Oi. Him! 16. So about 159. Boy. Him! 9:44:29. Ahem. Boy. 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 Accident died late for 5. Ahem. Ahem. Boy. Hello, Andrea?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, what?
Oh, I don't know. You sound a little, out of breath, I thought. I don't know. Anyway, I was trying to ask you. My mother said that she, texted both you and Malachi. According to Malachi's, wife, she said she didn't, see anything. Did you see anything from my mother yesterday?
I did this morning. I was sleeping last night. She texted after 10:30.
Oh, okay. That would explain why neither one of you answered, because she was wondering how I was yesterday.
Right, but why weren't you answering your phone for her?
Because I didn't see it either. Remember, I can't get the group text right now? There's that stupid problem with my phone?
She was calling you.
She didn't, as far as I can tell.
Huh?
She didn't, as far as I can tell, unless she called me on that landline.
Right, but why didn't you call her when you got home?
I did. She didn't respond.
Oh, okay. No,
And-
Mom texted after 10:30. After 10:30, I was sleeping by 9:45.
Okay. So anyway.
Yeah, did you talk to her this morning?
Yeah.
Okay, so you told her you went home sick, so she didn't know you went home sick.
Correct.
Is your stomach better now?
I can't answer that. I just know I haven't gone to the bathroom yet today.
Okay. Is Malachi coming over?
He should be, but assuming, according to his wife, he doesn't have the phone, so I can't really reach him.
Oh, you spoke to his wife?
Yeah. And if I believe what he said a couple of weeks ago, I'm not sure if that's changed because I keep calling him and he keeps saying that his phone is still inoperable, I guess I'll say.
Right. I don't know.
You heard that too, I guess, then.
No, I didn't. I just used the number that I always have.
Yeah. I called the 262 number, so.
Okay.
So anyway, at least I know she said he's on his way, so.
Oh, okay. So then he's coming.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
The only thing is, my bus is at 1:30, so I need to be done by then.
I'm sure you'll be done by then. I'm sure he'll make sure you get on the bus too.
Why do both you and Malachi say that? But my mother seems to think that it should be longer.
Because Malachi works fast.
Malachi also drives me nuts when he does cleaning, but
You have no choice.
yeah, I know. As much as I hate doing it, I want to get rid of the bugs, and you would know about that yourself.
Right. You need to get rid of them. Absolutely.
I didn't say I need to get rid of them, although that's true too. I said I want to get rid of them.
Right. Right.
So, you can imagine it's not very pleasant to live with them here. So,
100%.
not to mention, I don't think it's very healthy to do so.
No, it's not. Not at all.
Plus, when you see that they're gone, you said you would do that item for me
Yes.
with the air fryer.
Yep.
The only tiny problem is now that I've eaten that thing, I have nothing to use in it.
Right.
But I'm sure you'll find a problem solver for that.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Right now.
Anyway, should I just wait for Malachi now?
Yes, I'd wait for him. I have to actually go get my son.
Oh, okay. Hopefully everyone's doing well, like I said, where you are now.
Yes, we are. Feel better.
Okay, and you too the same if you saw that stomach problem.
Alright, good, thanks.
Bye. Boy, does she seem out of breath. 9:49:30. Hello? Hello? Seriously? 28.
Hello?
Hello? Is anyone there? Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes.
Is anyone there?
I hear you, but
31.
hello?
Hello? Is someone there?
Yes.
Oh. Hello, Mr. Echo?
How are you?
Good. I was a little upset at you two for not answering your phones yesterday. Or the day before. Or the day before.
Well, Mom kept worrying about you. We didn't get any calls.
Well, according to both of them, Malachi's phone is still not working very well. He keeps bringing his wife's phone with him. But anyway. And Andrea said she was sleeping at 10:30 at night.
Alright, I thought that she would have brought you home at that time.
Again, she brought me home around 7 or so.
Oh.
Didn't you hear that I had the stomach problem yesterday?
What happened?
Didn't you hear that I had the stomach problem yesterday from your wife?
Yes, I heard you didn't work.
Yeah. So,
So what's up? Why did you just call?
I just called because I had spoken to those two.
You just spoke to Andrea now?
Andrea and Mrs. Malachi.
Oh, okay. So everything okay with them?
Yeah, although Andrea sounds very out of breath, I don't know. She probably still has the stomach ailment that she's had for the last week or so.
Oh, so where are you now?
Where do you think? I'm in the apartment.
Okay, I didn't know.
Waiting for a Malachi.
Oh, you're waiting for him to do cleaning?
Unfortunately. I'm still not sure which Malachi is showing up at this point. But,
Oh, they don't tell you?
well, they tell me that the father is showing up, but I literally haven't seen him in weeks.
In weeks?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I mean, I keep seeing the son, and the father apparently disappears before I get there.
Oh, I don't know. So what time is he coming?
I don't know. He claimed between 10 and 10:30.
Oh, okay. So then that's almost now.
Yeah. So do you want me to leave you alone for a few minutes? I don't know.
Are you ready? Did you take your medicine? Did you take your shot?
The pills I took.
And what about the to jail?
No. Oh, I think he's here now. Let me hang up. 241. Hello? Is someone here?
Yeah, someone's here.
Alright, I'll be sure not to let you in. Boy, where is that key? One.
Not bad, but still not too bad, but still dirty.
Should I move these? Because this is where I'm counting the bottles. So I should move them so you don't.
Yeah. Did you get the water up?
What did you say?
Did you get the water up that overflowed?
Oh, in my parents' house. Well, I left the paper towels on the floor, but according to Andrea, I should have used rags.
You left the paper towels on the floor.
I could have sworn that's what you told me to do.
Man, I told you to clean it.
Yeah, but then you told me to leave them there to soak
No,
up.
I didn't. I told you to clean it.
Are you sure? I could have sworn that's what you said. I'm sorry.
Ben.
I'm serious. I thought that's what you
okay.
said.
Just okay. Think about it. If you at the job and you spill water on a counter and you use paper towels to clean it up, do you leave the paper towels on the counter?
No,
So why would you leave the paper towels on the floor after cleaning the floor?
because I thought no one was going to be there, so that it would have the time to dry up.
You have to soak it to dry it up.
So you don't like that idea then? I could have sworn that's what you said. I'm sorry.
Call your mom.
Why? What did I do wrong now?
No, just to let her know that I'm here. We're gonna start doing a little bit of cleaning.
I thought you said you'd have boxes, but I guess not.
Cause she called my phone. No, not yet. I'm gonna go get more boxes today. We're gonna use these boxes. I'm gonna bring you more boxes.
Oh, speaking
today.
of which, by the way, she said she called you last night. I'm guessing your phone is still unoperable.
Yeah, correct.
I'm not sure if I can call her though. I've had a very hard time reaching them lately in Florida.
Yeah, try to call me because I wasn't in. Try now, cause I'm trying to I'm gonna try to clean up your cars a little bit. What you got here?
I shouldn't have hung up on them then because I was speaking to my father and then I told him that you were at the door, so I shouldn't have done that.
Correct.
Although maybe in that case he knows you're here. By the way, I moved the box that's usually there to the bedroom so it's not in your way.
Do that.
Hello?
Hello, someone is here. I wonder if you know him.
Hey, Pops.
Yeah, hi, good morning.
Hi, good morning. I know Mom tried to call my phone yesterday, but my phone is actually, I dropped it and it broke, so I'm getting a new one on
That's what's wrong
Thursday.
with it.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah, but I just wanted to let her know that I'm over here. I'm at the house with Ben, and we're gonna start cleaning out the cabinets and stuff today.
All right.
Great. You think how long you think it'll take?
say about, well, we're gonna probably like maybe an hour or two, not long, because I know he has a bus. He wanna go somewhere at 1:30, so I want to make sure I get it done before then.
All right, Malachi, what you do with those in particular? Because they're old cereals.
You keeping them?
Aside from the Pokemon one, which is a limited edition one, I don't really need to.
All right. Well, if the ones you want to keep, whatever you're going to keep, we're going to put to the side. If you don't want to keep
The other
it, then
ones
we're
are
going to get
old.
rid.
Well, even that one's old, but I don't want to get rid of it.
And anything else, we'll get rid of it. You said which one?
The Pokemon one is the one that don't sell anymore.
Okay, so this one. Okay, so this is the one you want to keep.
Yeah.
So I'll put this on the side.
I'd probably just keep the box.
Talk to your mom.
Oh, did you say something?
Yeah, your father's still on the phone, buddy.
Hello, ugly parent.
Only you.
Let you get to work.
All right, Pops. You and Mom enjoy yourself.
Oh,
Thank you.
by the way, I'm not sure if you want to hear this, but there was something that I thought Malachi told me to do yesterday, which I misinterpreted, I guess. For some reason, out of nowhere, when I was in the shower yesterday, your toilet started erupting. Do you have any idea why that might happen? Because there was no paper in there at that time.
What happened?
The water started erupting from the toilet.
Erupting? Bubbling out?
In other words, Pop, I guess he was at the. From my understanding, he was at the house and the toilet got clogged up, and then I guess he couldn't unclog it.
No, there was nothing in there at the time. I don't know why it was happening. All I know is it was running all night.
Something was in there.
At that time, no. But it was running all night. That's what I could say there.
But I'm not sure. But if you need me to check, I will check to try to see what I can do for it.
I know it was running all the time.
These are you keeping this one?
I doubt it. They're probably gonna sell it next year, right?
Ben, your father's talking to you.
I can't speak to two people at once.
Well, speak to your father.
Still running.
What?
Is the toilet still running?
No, but there's still paper towels on the floor that was sopping up the water.
Well, okay, throw them away.
Thank
You
you.
have to.
That's what I told him, Pops. That's exactly what I told him.
And I have to do that when I get back there.
Thank you very much for calling, Ben. Thank you, Malachi.
You welcome, and y'all have a wonderful day.
That one I want to take a picture of. Sorry.
Yeah, Ben, we're gonna finish cleaning up now. Dan, you wanna keep that one?
No, but it
How about this one?
no. For some reason, I'm not sure if they're ever going to sell this either. So I'm not sure if you want me to keep boxes. So it's better to just take pictures of them, right?
Yes.
By the way, Malachi,
Hmm?
you don't know anything about phones, do you?
No, a little bit. Well,
Why would this phone suddenly have problems with giving me data? And they say I'm not approved of the program like I used to be, which would normally make sense, but I'm still able to make calls. So I don't understand what that means.
I'm not sure. Say it again. It says what?
It says I don't have any data on the phone, and therefore I'm not able to make certain text messages, and I'm not able to
Correct.
use the internet.
Yes, correct.
But I don't know why, is my point.
Because you don't have no data.
I know that much. I'm
So
saying,
you can't, same way, look.
not what I'm asking. I'm saying I don't know why I have no data. I'm supposed to have unlimited.
Oh. Well, because that could be something wrong with your SIM card.
Actually, no. It's something wrong with the program because they claim I'm not enrolled in it, even though I'm supposed to be. That's all I can tell you, though. I don't know why that is.
Then if you're not, if they say you're not enrolled, then
Even though I'm supposed to be, because according to the person that me and my mother spoke to when she was here, they said I was supposed to be until the very least the end of May.
oh well, they
Which they're giving us contradictory answers now.
well it's April now,
Yes.
so you're not enrolled because it's in April. You said in the end of May.
No, I said until the end of May I would be enrolled.
Okay, but you're not enrolled anymore. It's April 1st.
Yes, but that's before May.
That means they took it out before then.
You're not supposed to. That's kind of the problem. That's why I keep waiting until my mother shows up because she's supposed to speak to them again with me.
Oh.
I would ask you to do that too because I want someone to be on the line with me so they can hear what is said, but I'm not sure if you're able to do that.
So what? You want to call them now?
Why do you say that is a good idea? I thought you were doing this.
If you want to call, you can do this at the same time. I can listen and then we can find
You
out
can
what's going on.
multitask?
Oh, you can't. Well, not better than you.
Now I'll tell you one. Oh, by the way,
I'd rather the $69 game.
are you talking about those two things I just sent you the message from?
Yeah, I'd rather the $69.
You are aware both of those places were far away.
I know.
So I don't remember which one was which. Is either one of them able to be gotten to?
I'm gonna check and see because I'd rather the $69 game.
Was that DC or Pittsburgh?
I think that was the DC one.
Okay, is that possible?
Yeah, DC would be
The only
awesome.
problem is I think I would need to sleep over, right?
Correct. We would have to probably get a hotel room and stay out there for the night.
All right. Which for DC, I'm guessing they have relatively cheaper areas than say in nondescript area like Pittsburgh.
Correct.
But they also have expensive areas, so you have to be careful. Anyway, can I call Safely, I guess you said?
Yeah, but I could definitely just, I could figure out a way to get us to DC. That ain't no doubt.
Yeah. Plus, if I do stay over there, there are places you can see in Pittsburgh, right? I mean in Pittsburgh, it's in DC.
Yeah, you get to see the White House, you can see a couple of things.
And you know the other thing that I liked once when I did go to DC very much?
What?
The Museum of Natural History. I really liked
Yeah,
that
that's
place.
what I want to go to.
Yeah.
Like, that's another place. That's another reason I want to
For
go.
some reason, I never liked art museums, but I did like that one.
Yeah, they have the biggest one.
Any idea why?
I
Maybe I just don't like art.
You don't like art. I like art.
Are you going to say your children are the same way?
Yeah.
For some reason, every time I disagree with your son, he's like, anytime he just doesn't want to talk to me anymore about that topic.
Because he don't want to argue with you about the topic. So he don't want to talk about it. Like, why talk about it if you're going to create an argument?
Yeah, one of the arguments though was he kept saying that you can make a day trip out of those two locations. I was like, I don't think you can.
No, you can make a day trip out of it.
It would be very difficult to do that.
No, if you got a car, you can drive up to what's the name? I drove.
Yeah, but isn't it 4 hours each way?
Yeah, correct. But we drove up to Delaware this weekend, and then drove right back to Brooklyn.
Forgive me for asking, but I could have sworn your son said you were going to church in Brooklyn on
Correct.
Sunday.
But we drove to Delaware first.
I'm guessing you have your reasons.
No, because we have family in Delaware that wanted to see us, so
And you wanted to do that over the weekend, I guess.
yeah. So I drove up to Delaware.
Was that a good thing? I mean, a good time at the very least?
4 hours away.
No, I'm saying, would you have a good time at the very least?
Oh yeah, I did. I enjoyed myself. I got to see my family. I had to see my family.
As long as you don't say, oh, I had a miserable time. I hate everyone there.
No, I enjoyed myself because I got to see my family. I haven't seen them in so
For
long.
some of my family, I actually don't get along with.
Yeah, me too. I can understand that.
Mainly politically. So, you mind if I move the chair? Oh, should I pick that up?
Yeah. Please.
Oh, I thought you were taking a picture of something.
No, what the hell am I taking a picture for? I don't even know pictures.
You want to show people the apartment?
Huh?
You want to show people the apartment?
No, I don't do that, man.
You did once.
No, I didn't.
Remember that time that I threw things away that you didn't like?
Correct, and I showed that to your mother.
Yes, that's my point.
Okay.
So we're
I don't,
agreeing.
that's the only person I'll send a picture to. I don't send pictures to no one else.
Actually, I thought, according to them, you sent it to Andrea and the broker.
No, I didn't. I only sent the picture to your mother.
How did they get it?
Probably, who knows? Probably Andrea took a picture, but I don't know.
Okay.
But
So
I
you
have-
wouldn't do that then?
Ben, I don't do that. Nah, like,
Okay.
yo, please, yeah. I don't want to be. I don't want.
If
Your
you're
mom.
telling me you wouldn't do that, I don't think you would lie.
Nah, your mom knows. I don't even communicate with the brokers and stuff like that. I communicate
Forgive me
with
for asking, but you haven't?
here and there when I need to. If it's something with my time.
Not very frequently then.
Correct. If it's something with my time and something I messed up on, yes. But otherwise, I'm calling your mother.
So you're not calling my broker to complain about me then?
No, I go straight to your mother. Why am I going to a broker to complain about you? I'm going straight to your mother.
I think Andrea did once.
No, not me. I'm going straight to your mother.
Oh, what should I do with this, may I ask? I need the instructions on it for the thing I still have in the freezer.
Take a picture.
So you would say you don't have to keep the entire thing?
Yeah, because that's the stuff that creates the bug.
Even though it's just empty cardboard?
Sometimes, like, once it starts getting old, it starts getting kind of like moldy. But yeah, Ben, I don't.
Forgive me for not understanding how cardboard can get
Not moldy, but it gets dirty, and then it gets old, and then it starts getting rotten, and then they start eating away at the board.
Can I ask you, because many people have told me that cardboard can attract bugs.
Correct.
Why is that?
Because it's so much clutter. They like to be in clutter. So if you
I
got
thought they like food.
they do, but they like to be on clutter. They lay eggs on that kind of stuff, on cardboards.
Oh, that's why I was saying if I want to keep these two boxes, and not even the food in them, but the boxes, you would say to keep them in the storage rather than the apartment.
Correct, for right now, yes. If you're gonna do that, yes.
Because like I said, the food is old, so it's not going to be able to really be eaten.
Yeah. But,
I should have already done that.
But yeah, it's only person I ask questions and I talk to is your mom. No one else. I don't have no.
Not even Colin?
I don't have none of Colin. I don't have no reason to go to any of these people. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, speaking of Colin, by the way, do you mind if I ask?
What's up?
Do you think you'd be able to help
I'm gonna ask him
with
today.
sick pay?
I'm gonna ask him today.
You're gonna see him?
Yeah. When I get over there today, I'm gonna see him.
Oh, I could have sworn you're not gonna go to the store today.
Nah. Oh my God. Damn, you got a lot of shit in here.
In where? Just the seasonings, I thought, and the
Yeah.
candies, those two.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to keep them. I'm gonna try to keep it all organized like some.
Should I take the bingo box out of my bedroom because it's empty?
Is bingo box?
Yeah.
Let me see it,
Yeah.
please.
The other one I brought to my parents' house, so it's not here. But this one's empty. I just saw something white fly into this, but I don't see where it went, so it doesn't really matter. Is that useful?
Yes. But like, even with me and you get into it, I just call your mom. I don't talk to nobody else.
Forgive me that I don't even remember what we were talking about.
No, I'm talking about like you talking about sending pictures and stuff with the broken.
Can I? I'm asking
Like,
something
no,
before I
I'm
leave you alone. By the way, also,
Yeah.
can you get rotten food for me?
Why would I want to get you rotten food?
Because I don't know. I don't have a garbage bag there, for example, anymore now. How to get rid of it?
Oh, you want me to get rid of it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I will.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Can you My mother told me to keep this at one point because she wasn't sure if she'd be able to return the thing to Costco without it in there. But since she was, I don't need that thing in the aluminum tin.
All right.
So it'd be a good thing to get rid of it.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Can I move the box back now?
Yeah, please. I'm gonna try to keep all your stuff in the
Uh,
same.
Sorry, I lost track of where you were going.
Now, I just want to get this stuff out of the cabinet. I'm gonna keep all the stuff in the same place so I can put it right back as soon as they finish.
Do you mind if I go into the restroom now?
No, yeah, I'm just gonna empty out this cabinet. That way it's clean. These cabinets will be empty already. They ain't gotta worry.
Oh, by the way, also, but while I'm in the restroom here, do you have any idea why the things in this closet keep falling out? Is it
What
because
closet?
there's too much stuff in it?
Well,
I might have to use the toilet soon, but
No,
you
no,
see
no.
that stuff on the floor there? It keeps falling out of there.
I'll check it for you before I leave.
Okay, I'm sorry. You know how it's cluttered in there.
Yeah, I know. I got you. Tell me about it.
Seriously, this door won't close. Do you mind not looking? Sorry, the door won't close.
Dude, I don't want to look at you. Why would I want to look at you use the bathroom? He said, please don't look. I don't want to come in here and look.
The same thing when I go into her bedroom when she's in the bathroom.
Huh?
My mother says the same thing when I go into her bedroom when she's in the bathroom. Oh, speaking of which, you know what might be wrong with that toilet? It tends to run all the time after flushing it without stopping.
Because you got to pick up the handle.
The handle, you mean the stopper?
The handle that's on the thing, sometimes it stays down and it keeps the water running. So you got to lift the handle because the handle sometimes it sticks.
Okay, because that could be a problem, and I was guessing that's what happened there.
And you don't want to use that bathroom when you go back to the house unless you unclogged it.
I don't think there's anything in there right now, and I was using the one downstairs before the bedroom was.
Yeah, that'd be the one to use.
The only problem is that's the room with the toilet, and it's bad to have the shower in, so I might want to clean the floor.
With the what?
That's the room with the shower, I said.
Oh.
So in order to use the shower, I would need to go into that room. And you obviously want me to use the shower, for example, before I go to work on Thursday.
Oh, I definitely want you to use the shower.
Now let me just wash my hands. You want me to do that?
You should want to do that.
yours, by the way, that you got me for just about in a while. Should I do that?
Use what?
I don't remember. It was that spray of some type that you got me, if you recall.
Yes, if it's to make your house smell good. And
No, I'm talking about the spray for your body.
Oh yes, the body spray. You should have been using that. That should have been done already.
No, I have not been really using it.
Correct, and that's why I said it should have been done already. You should be getting a new one. I don't
Which
ran
just
out.
proves to you that I haven't used it.
Ooh, yeah, man.
What is this?
I don't know. It's brown.
Well, it's garbage now. Except for what do I put it in
The
exactly?
bag right there with the cereal.
The only tiny problem is going to fall out. Yes.
So why don't you pick it up?
Because I'm a stupid idiot.
Put a bag in the garbage for me. A new bag.
Okay.
You keeping these bags?
No. They're empty, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
I don't have that many garbage bags left, right? Or is
No.
this enough?
look, we almost finished. It
Can
what?
you answer me?
Huh?
I don't have that many garbage bags left, right?
You got enough. So we almost finished. Was this that
Then
bad?
you're going to want to do other things.
No, I'm not. I'm just gonna want to clean here. This is what I've been trying to tell you. It's not that serious. You gotta clean out your cabinets, put them in boxes, get it to the side. That way they can
Well,
come and
that's
spray.
stuff.
And yeah, we're gonna get this stuff, like the stuff on the counter, and like it over here and the here. That's it. They just want to spray in no spot.
Why did I lose track of what I was doing for a second?
Put a bag in the garbage. What?
No, I just want to hold it.
But it's not like but cleaning up is really later on. It's that let them come in and do what they gotta do. Because you gotta clean after they spray.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it is not that serious. You just want to get the stuff in a bag.
Did you say that's not that serious or not that simple?
It's not that serious. They can come in and just do their job and then get out. That's what we want them to do. That way we can.
Yes, I'm just hoping that they don't come back.
Well, they're gonna have to come back sooner or later.
No, I'm saying I hope the bugs don't come back.
Oh yeah, I agree.
But would you say I should do the thing that I used to do, that my parents used to do at their house?
What?
They get monthly treatments of the exterminator, even if they don't see bugs there, just to make sure they don't show up.
Yes.
Is that a terrible idea?
That way they're not coming from other places. Yes.
So it's not a terrible idea then.
That's a wonderful idea. Because that way they're not coming from other places and landing on you. Because that's what I think happened.
Yeah. And the fact that I had the food in here did not help.
Correct. So I think they came from other places, landed on you, and with the food around, it just like made it like, oh, okay. This is our resting spot.
My mother said she saw a lot of bugs in this particular closet here.
Correct, because it's behind the water.
Does that make sense?
They're
And the
trying-
fact that I have the chips containers in there doesn't help.
Oh, that really doesn't help.
Do you still see bugs in there, if you don't mind me asking?
I'll tell you in a little bit. But I just want to make sure these two.
I opened the closet so you can see it.
Alright. These two.
What are you looking at, I'm sorry?
I just want to make sure those
Oh,
two. are
Malachi? Are any of those empty, do you think? Or, not, any of those boxes?
good. Yeah, these some of them is empty. I said from when I was in
Use
there.
any if you need any more.
Yeah.
Have you seen any bugs in that closet I was trying to ask you? My mother said she did.
Yes, I do.
So that's where they are, you think?
Mm-hmm. I can see them on the side. Look, one crawling right there.
So that's one of the places they'd have to clean then.
Mm-hmm. That's one of the places you gotta get these bags and stuff out.
Aside from the chips containers, which I probably could throw away at this point, because I'm not assuming you would want to eat something with bugs crawling on it.
Not me. I don't know if you want to keep it, but I don't want to keep it. Malachi don't want to keep it.
Malachi would still eat it.
Nah.
He'd say, "Ooh, bugs, come!" You would go to Japan, wouldn't you? Because well,
Check these and let me know if you keep
I don't
it.
need them.
All right, so.
I was just trying to say that they eat grasshoppers and locusts there.
Whoa.
Would you eat that?
Give me a
Can you complete your sentence, please?
I know. I'll get it. 'Cause I'm gonna get a small box. I'm gonna put like your cookies and stuff.
But you didn't answer my question. You wouldn't eat insects like they do there.
Maybe a certain kind of insect.
They said, for example, they had chocolate-covered grasshoppers.
I wouldn't try that.
Probably if it was just a word that meant cookie.
Yeah. Then I'll probably try it. If it was a word that meant it, yes. But But
I think there are cookies that are named after things.
you can't call it a chocolate covered grasshopper and think I'm gonna eat it. Like you could call
Like
it.
I said, they eat locusts. They said so.
Oh, that's crazy.
I don't know what they look like, but
Put this
they
one in
know
the
what's
box. I
there.
got the seasonings in. Oh, that's at the bottom over here. So
Which one is it?
this one on the bottom. I'm gonna try to keep all the stuff, the same stuff, and eat in the
Why?
same
Do you
box.
think I'd be able to find them? I guess then.
That way, when we putting it back in the cabinet, we could just put it back from
Yeah.
like exactly like.
My mother said not to do that, but I was actually thinking of putting some of the dried goods, like the seasonings, in the storage room so I could bring them out when I need them. She thought that was a bad idea.
You want to throw these in the garbage?
Why? Because it's too old?
No, because you got roaches in here.
Ew, that's not good.
And bugs is crawling out of there now.
How do I keep them from doing that?
Oh my God! Look,
What?
they all over here.
How would they get there?
Look, look, they're having babies. You see them?
Thankfully, no.
Oh my God! They're all behind here.
Behind where?
It's like little crivets in the hole behind us.
But how would the exterminator get to that?
They're gonna have to spray under all this. Under
Can
all.
they?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah. They're
There's
gonna
no
have to,
offense to you, but I don't see how they can do that. That's garbage. That one's not open.
oh,
right?
no, that one is not open.
Do you know how the insects got into there?
Oh.
Ooh, bug. Does that mean the tuna's in there eating rotten?
No, I don't mean a tuna. I mean it's. Oh. You see that stuff in the back? You see all that? That's baby eggs. I mean, that's eggs.
So does that mean you wouldn't eat these?
I eat them. I probably. Let me see.
Forgive me for being stupid.
No. It's in packages.
You would say wash them, I guess, with water before I open them.
Yes, cause look all the baby eggs.
You say throw away the box.
That's roach eggs. Yeah.
Yes?
Yes, that's
Okay.
roach eggs in there. You don't want that.
Honestly, I can't tell.
You definitely don't want that.
Did you hear me? I can't tell that.
I'm gonna make sure.
That's all closed, right?
No, not really, because you got the stuff melting inside of it, but it ain't nothing in there, so I'm gonna leave it. Yeah.
I'll have to search through there, I guess, to see what I want to get rid of.
Let me move that over
Right.
for a second. Well, anyway, when we clean it back up, then we'll do all that kind of stuff.
Will you be involved in that?
When we put it, I have to help you put the stuff back, right?
Well, someone does. I'm not sure if you're going to want to do that, or if you want my mother or your son to do that.
No, I'm gonna help you. When did you come back?
What do you mean?
Over here.
Well, I don't know. I'm not going to want to come back until they are done with the exterminating.
All right, so I think I'm gonna call,
What should I do with this, May? Because it was from a while ago, and my mother said she could still eat it, but I'm not sure if I want to necessarily. It expired about a year ago. So you would say if she wants to still eat it, give it to her.
if she wants it.
Yeah.
I know this one you ain't keeping, but this one you probably keep.
No, I'm not. I just wanted to know what that word was. Remember? I asked you that in the
Piata?
store. Yeah. Mel thought it was just the same thing as a pita.
Yeah, basically, like a pita bread.
Okay, so I shouldn't worry about what that means.
Oh yeah, I do see them in your closet.
Them? You mean the bugs?
Yeah.
Would they be there because the food is in there?
That's another reason. And not because the food is in there, because you got open stuff in here.
Isn't that what I'm supposed to have? Malachi? Aren't I supposed to have open food in there?
No,
It is a
not-
closet.
Not with the package is open.
Can you explain?
When you finish with stuff like these, you're supposed to close it back.
I did. I
Like
mine
this?
popped open.
Like this, because I understand, but what happens is, I'm gonna show you what happens. You can't see it most likely. But if you do, they start getting these. See, that's roach eggs.
Forgive me for not seeing it. No.
These are that's roach eggs in there.
So you would say to get rid of the box?
Look at the roaches in there.
I really can't see it. So you say that's garbage now?
Look in the box.
You threw away the white thing too. You said that's garbage.
Look in the box.
No, this. You see that?
No, look in the box, man. Look in the box.
Oh, I see things moving. But this particular thing.
Yeah, okay. This is what I'm saying. This is roach stuff.
Yes, I'm asking. This particular thing is not open. So
No, you can throw
that's
that
okay.
over there.
Okay.
But this is, look, you see how they coming out the boxes? You got mad of them in here.
Forgive me, I don't.
It's a lot. You see them in the box moving though, right?
Yes. I saw one or two anyway.
Yes, and this
But that's more than what I want to see.
yes, and this is why you don't want this stuff in your closets like this. This is
What I
why.
don't want are the bugs.
Correct. And this is and the reason you got bugs is because the stuff is like this.
Just one question though. It's always been like that. Why do I suddenly have them now?
Because you have it so clogged up and it's not organized that they're coming and they just laying eggs everywhere.
No, I'm not answering. I'm not asking that. I'm saying it's been like that ever since I moved in here. And I saw the bugs this year.
Because they started
I
developing.
didn't see the bugs in 2020, for example.
Correct, because you didn't have a lot then. You probably didn't have many then, or they wasn't around as much. But because of you, because of not
I can't say there was any difference, but I can't prove anyway.
because of not cleaning like you should, then what happens is,
My hand's there.
yeah, you should move it.
I didn't want to hit you.
You know, you should move your hand. You ain't gonna hit me.
I was leaning on the garage
See
on the freezer door there. You would say the things in the oven and the microwave. The oven and the refrigerator and freezer don't need to be removed because they are protected, right?
Yeah. Oven and refrigerator, no.
Okay, I would have put the pans in the oven then. I'm not sure if you did.
No, I put the pans away.
In the
I'm
oven?
gonna put some of the pans in the oven. Yeah, I'm gonna put them in the oven that way when they.
Because for some reason that's what my mother does when she cleans.
Yeah, 'cause that way you can have them in there and they don't. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing in the oven.
Yeah, the only thing I'm worried about usually is when I forget they're in there and they start cooking. I can't get them out of there.
We'll remind
You
you.
were to say don't do that.
I'll remind you that they're in there.
I'm an idiot. I don't have any more empty boxes. What do I do about that?
I'm gonna bring more.
Can you?
Yeah, I'm gonna get them from when I go to work today. I'm gonna put them to the side.
I thought you said you need to finish everything today.
No, we're gonna do. All we're trying to do is clear these cabinets. Then I could call them and say, hey, I cleared the cabinet. Maybe I don't know if you wanna later on you can do something else. But
Okay. Can I ask you something, by the way, that I've been noticing lately?
yeah.
What are these white marks I see on the drawers here like this?
Stains from food, old dust, dirt. That's all that
So
is.
they're not like the bug stuff then?
No, it's that too. It's all of it mixed together with the dirt.
Okay.
So it has to be wiped down. It has to be cleaned. That's what I'm saying. This is what I be telling you, man.
But I just started noticing them a couple of weeks ago.
I've been noticing all this stuff.
How do you know?
Because I've been telling you, I've been trying to help you take care of this stuff, but you won't let me help you take care of it. So I just say I'll leave it alone and let you get ahead of me until
Can I
you
take care of
realize,
her neck with my fingers?
that it needs to be
Can
done.
I do that?
No.
Be prepared for when you ask me to do that.
Like only is it difference between me telling you this and everybody else telling you this stuff.
Oh,
Like,
Malachi, that's nearly empty now. Can I put that tin that I mentioned on
Yeah.
there?
when I ain't took when that box you ain't gonna be able to lift that.
Do that.
That box is big. Stuff is heck like it's what's the name?
Ugh. I forgot about these. What do I do with them?
Leave them in the refrigerator.
That's not my problem. I thought I was running out of pens with a log. This is the equivalent of that, so I can still use it.
Okay, so we'll still use them.
But anyway, how do I get this? Just throw it in the garbage?
Hmm?
Do I just throw it in there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're taking the tins. I'm going to move that at some point. We're going to want to put the sodas in there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to crumble it up. I'm sorry. Yeah.
That's the only thing I care about in this entire thing.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
know.
care about that.
Yeah, I know. That's why I didn't mean to crumble that up. When I seen it, I was like, oh yeah, keep this in his flyers.
I don't
I'm
know.
sorry.
Can
That was my fault. That wasn't.
I ask you something?
Yeah.
But are you gonna empty that entire closet too?
Huh?
That one?
Wow.
This one I said.
No, what?
Oh, because I wanted to know if you wanted me to remove all the sodas, for example.
I don't gotta remove them.
Some of them I'm actually going to bring with me to my parents' house and I need to drink them when I'm there. But,
Okay. Right now, like I said, I'm just making the boxes.
do you mind if I ask, by the way, what would you say the strength, I guess I'll call it, of the bags you sell at your store are?
I don't know.
You buy them too, don't you?
I don't know the strength.
Oh,
They
because
say strong.
Trisha always tells me that the bag I always carry around with me everywhere has a little hole in it. So I probably want to get a new one for that.
The bag at the job say strong line.
Okay, so you would say I could use that if I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
But you would say since she said it has a hole in it, I should try to use another one.
They got a hole. I will use another one so I don't drop anything out of it.
She always mentions things about this one. It's the one I carry around with me everywhere.
Yeah, that one does have a hole in it. It always drops stuff out of it. You didn't, what's the name?
What?
You didn't tell your mom my phone was broke?
This morning I did.
And then you didn't give her the number you gave her the number to call me?
I believe I did. Why?
Because
Like I said this morning, though.
because I couldn't text her. I couldn't text her or I couldn't give it to her because I couldn't give
Oh,
it
so
to
you
her.
did receive the thing, but you didn't. But you couldn't respond.
Yeah, because it was in my old phone.
By the way, would I be able to ask you for it? Because I meant to ask Patricia, but I didn't get a chance to yesterday
Why?
because of the stomach problem.
Right.
Bags with those in.
I'll bring them tomorrow. I'll bring them,
Because I don't think the bugs. I think the bugs can get attracted by that, for one thing.
when are you coming back to the house?
Like I said, I was hoping not to until after the tournament comes.
No, because we have to we got to do one more day of getting stuff together.
I thought you just said that you didn't.
I'm trying to get it all done now. That's the rule. I'm trying to. That's the plan. But I want to call them and tell them I got it.
What I wanted to do was get a bus today, so I didn't have to. So I'd have a time limit on you being here.
What?
I said I wanted to get a bus today, so I could have a time limit on you being here. Otherwise, you'd say, "Oh, it's 6 p.m. I'm still in here."
No, I don't take offense to it, but I don't want to be with you that long.
You were once.
No, and I don't want to. But don't take offense to that.
You don't remember that day you were here with me all day?
Correct.
And that's not including the times we went out to places.
Going out, I don't mind. In the house with you or at a job, I do mind. I don't want to be with you that long.
I was even at Justabuck once for 8 hours during Christmas. If you're
Correct, and I don't got to be around you the whole time.
Oh, so you don't count that.
Correct. Like I said, don't take offense, but I don't want to do 8 hours with you.
By the way, is it a good idea that I didn't sign up for those shifts, man? I'm not sure how good I could deal with 8 hours at this point.
You're not dealing with no 8 hour shift. Not with me there. I'll tell you that.
Oh, because there was one Monday that Megan was calling out. I could have called in for it, obviously, but then I would have had to deal with my regular shift as well, which was the problem.
Well, listen. MJ is at the job with you.
Yeah, it was satisfactory, I said before, during Christmas, because then I was dealing with the contest and I wanted to get more toys for Tots. Now, not so much.
Like, this helps me out to not do so many hours.
No offense, but I like working with you more than I like working with him.
I understand that. But
Am I allowed to rate the managers in Justabuck?
I'll be tired out sometimes.
So would he.
Huh?
So could he.
That's why we will switch up. Some days, some weeks he'll do it, most of the weeks he'll do it, then I'll come in and I'll switch
You've
up.
been vanishing lately. You don't want me to see you.
Correct. You should correct. What do you want me to say? Yeah, I got. What do you want to do? What is the reason for me to stay?
Because I like you more than him.
That ain't got nothing to do with me staying. Look,
What are you looking at?
what are you looking at? What are you just asking for?
Ooh, I didn't even know I had those there.
Cleaning up works for me. Yeah.
It's empty.
I know. I didn't know if you needed it. All right, but that's the cabinets.
So that's a good thing to get rid of those then?
Yeah, that's the cabinets. The cabinets is done.
Then what do you still need to do?
Huh?
What do you still need to do, I said?
Still gotta clean around the kitchen and the bottom of the cabinets.
Oh.
Your utensils and stuff. I'm gonna put your utensils and stuff in the box so they can store your own drawers too. And I'm putting this stuff in the bag for you.
So that the bugs don't chow on that.
Yeah, that's your job. While I finish the bottom, your job is to put
You want me to put it in the bag?
Yeah.
Okay, can I get around you?
And let me finish the bottom of this. Cause the stuff that's in the bottom, what are you doing with it? Like you keep it? Yeah, this stuff you can keep. Cause this, look. You keeping these?
Well, didn't you say there were bugs in it?
It's not bugs in it. It was bugs inside the thing. These is closed.
If they're okay, I'd like to keep them, but I'm not sure if they're
No,
okay.
that's okay to keep, yes.
All right, I trust your judgment sometimes. Other times when you say things I don't want to listen to. Those are old cereals anyway, like the other two.
You want to take pictures because these got bugs on them.
This one I haven't seen in a while, but that is... What did they just drop?
Boom.
Luckily those are strong. That one... Can I ask you something?
What's up? What the hell? Oh, Reese's Pieces? What? How you love what?
What?
What Reese's? What's Reese's Pieces cereal was that?
I don't know. Can I throw those two away now?
Yep. Oh my God.
What?
Yeah, throw them just away.
What's wrong with it?
Holy cow. You got the family down there.
Wasn't that empty too? I mean, wasn't it closed too?
Huh?
Wasn't that one closed too, I said?
Oh my God.
You answer me?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Didn't I tell you there were bugs in that closet?
It's a lot. A lot. That's where they coming from.
I saw it from here too.
No, they coming from near, crawling all the way over.
Didn't I tell you they were in that closet?
Holy cow. And you know why they in here?
No. Because I thought I had food in there for one thing.
Correct. A pizza box.
You mean an empty one?
Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Come over here. Come here for a second.
Do I really want to see it?
Do you see in there?
No. And I'm not sure if I want to.
Look. Look, come here, look. Look down.
Do I have to?
Look down. Just look. Come here, look. You gotta look. I want you to see what's going on.
I seriously don't. All I see are dots.
No, because you gotta come over here and look to the back. Look to the back door.
I'm trying not to.
You have to see it, man. I want you to see what's going on. They have to get, look.
I honestly can't.
You see them crawling around? That's all roaches in there. That's not dots.
I can't. I cannot
But you,
see.
okay, I understand you can.
Please don't tell me to put my finger in.
No. You can see the dots, right?
Yeah.
Those are roaches.
They're insects, maybe?
Those are bugs.
Yeah.
Those are not dots.
I wouldn't imagine they are.
They're living creatures.
Okay.
Okay.
But I told you that's where people see them.
Yeah. That's what they got to spray. Oh Lord Jesus. That one was no good. Alright, hold on. Let me take these out. These gotta go outside. And into the garbage.
And then you want me to let you in again?
Yeah. You wanna finish up?
Hello?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Hi. That was quick. Why do I keep slipping on this floor? What?
No, I was saying.
I said, why do I keep slipping on this floor?
That I'm not sure of.
If you're gonna leave those there, then I didn't need to get the storage department. You're gonna say?
Correct.
Wait.
That's what I was trying to tell y'all. Tell you. I tell your mom, like, you're gonna put it in them boxes and we're gonna put them to the side in a nice place.
I didn't think I had enough room for that.
Yeah, you do. If you clean up, yes, you do.
So I can't really get that money back that I paid for that.
Correct. If you would have just waited and listened to me.
You were taking so long.
No, you didn't want me to clean. I wasn't taking so long. You didn't want me to help you. Because you thought the worst.
I still do.
Hey. But you know it's for your embetterment though.
What did you say?
I said, but you know it's for your embetterment.
Something about you want me to be embittled?
It's for your embetterment.
Oh. I thought you wanted me to be embittered. I was like, what?
And that's what you do know. That's for your embetterment. Okay.
That's not a real word, but I do know what you mean.
Yeah. I'm gonna let you go through that to see what you want to keep before we throw in the garbage. That way I know what to put in the box. 'Cause I know most of them you keep.
No, actually I'm not.
All right.
This I wanted the recipe on, but I don't need it. All of those are garbage.
All these are garbage?
Yeah. If I just want the recipe on this one, you'll say to take a picture of it.
Yeah, and then put it in the garbage.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What?
You don't want these? See the baby eggs? Oh. Look at the roaches inside.
Oh, you can't freeze them off, I guess. No?
You get new ones. You have a lot of bugs.
So it's a good thing to get rid of them then?
Mm-hmm. Awesome thing to get rid of. I've been trying to get
And bring them to your house.
Nah, no way, because I do my exterminator to make sure he get rid of them.
Are you telling me you do your own exterminator?
Nope, but I make sure that my exterminator gets rid of them.
Why are you putting that up there?
What?
Why are you getting that up there? I don't even know how you were getting it up there, but why are you getting it up there?
So they can get behind your refrigerator, like,
Okay. Just one problem though. I won't be able to reach that.
Ben, you're not using that.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying that I'm assuming you're going to want to bring that down at some point.
I'm gonna bring it down once they spray.
Okay. And you're going to tell me to do it.
No, I'm gonna bring it back down up there once they spray. Like, I just want to get it out of their way of spraying and get this stuff out of their way.
Why did you put the Windex in there if you don't want me asking?
I don't know. I'm about to ask you the same thing. I'm about to say, Ben, why did you put the Windex in an empty cookie thing in here?
Well, that thing I thought you wanted to put in there.
No, that's because you put your chips in there.
Yes, but I thought you wanted to store it, right?
Yeah, but that's empty. I can put something else inside of it, like for right now. I can put more important stuff.
Like my body?
In a box.
Yeah.
What do
Oh,
you
by
do?
the way, what do you know about love, if you don't mind me asking?
Who?
They had a story yesterday on the news, apparently, that women are seducing men and telling them that in order for them to love them, they have to give them various expensive prizes. And I think that's very wicked, I guess I'll say.
Oh my God, you got a lot of roaches there. I thought they was just right there, but they there,
So it's a good thing to get rid of them then.
behind the refrigerator. Like it's a lot, man.
So isn't it a good thing to get rid of them, I keep saying?
Yeah, it's gonna be a great thing to have this exterminator, and yeah, that's for you to go to.
What is this?
Hmm?
I don't even have any clue what this is. That's garbage, obviously.
No, this is not garbage. Great.
I meant the bag, but okay. I want to keep the bag. I tell.
Yeah, so
Anyway.
just
Can you tell me? Isn't this some part of what am I saying?
Tops.
Dishes?
Yes, so you can put
So
them in
why
there.
did you give it to me?
To make sure that you that's you keeping them.
Why wouldn't I?
Oh, you're gonna have to spray behind your refrigerator.
Can they?
Yeah, you're gonna have to move it out and spray it.
I just said I'm not sure if it's able to be moved.
It is. You're gonna have to pull it out and spray behind it because you got a lot of roaches behind it.
You could tell.
I can see all the baby eggs on top of your refrigerator.
That's the benefits of being tall, I guess.
I need a broom because I can't touch that.
Were you asking me for a broom?
Yes.
I nearly took out the mop, but you don't need that. Yes?
Nope. You need to go through that stuff.
Ahem.
You got to go through that stuff that I just put up there as papers. Oh yeah, they definitely they got a spray.
You know what you're saying, obviously.
Oh yeah, cause this is a little bit crazy. It's a little bit too much. I didn't know it was like this. But
Wasn't it a good thing to clean then?
excellent thing to get this stuff laid now. Like I'm glad we doing this right now. Now.
Do you mind if I ask, are you feeling hot or is it just me?
No, it's hot.
It says 74 in here. That shouldn't be too bad.
Oh my God.
Why are you doing that? I thought you said the exterminator would do that.
They're not gonna clean it out with the roaches. They're gonna spray. They're not gonna clean your roaches where the roaches was. You know.
That's what I mean. Won't that kill them?
What are you gonna do? Kill them and leave them in there?
Well, I thought you would do that after they kill them. Is what I mean.
But you still have to clean out the
Oh, I know.
the nasty ones, the eggs
You
and all
mean
that.
now?
Yeah, look, these are eggs and stuff.
Yes, but I don't want them on my floor. Do you want me to give you the dustpan?
If you gonna get it up. You got a lot of stuff on your floor. Trash. Trying to get it all up for you.
Why is this so sharp? This is so sharp now.
And it smells like it smells like roach spray.
Like what?
You put roach spray in here?
No, I don't have any.
It smells like roach spray or paint.
I smelled something all of a sudden too.
You do, right?
Did you not smell it before?
No, I didn't smell it before, but now I smell it.
Yeah. Do you think that's because I uncovered something?
Yeah. That's because you started cleaning. You opened up all these cabinets and cleaned it out and
Oh,
stuff.
Malachi, by the way, I kept carrying this to and from Just Above, and it got a little crushed. Would you say it's still good, or I should just get rid of it?
Oh, I don't know. That's up to you, buddy.
All right. That's the Easter candy, remember?
Mm-hmm.
I can never reach it, but so I didn't even remember it was there, but at least hopefully the bugs didn't get there.
Not that I know of.
So that's at least one place they didn't get to yet.
Well, yeah, because I was looking up there and I don't. Up here it's clean.
Yeah.
Up here it's pretty clean.
That's at least good. The only problem is everywhere else.
That's the stuff you need to check. Because it's candy, I know this is going everywhere.
This is the one that they don't sell anymore. What do I do with that? Because it's kind of dirty. I wanted to keep this one, but it's kind of dirty to do so. You think that anyone's going to be attracted to that?
No, go ahead.
Okay. This I just want to take a picture of. Oh, that's what you're putting in there?
Yeah.
Wasn't there some in the closet over there too? I'm not sure if my mother was right, but she said it's dangerous with pots in there.
That's because you might forget that they in there. It's not dangerous, but you might forget they in there.
Okay, because I don't know why she said that.
Because you might forget they in there.
No,
And
because they might melt, you mean?
Yeah, like that. You might forget they in there. Like you said, sometimes you forget the pats is in there.
Yeah.
And you'll turn it, and then the handle will melt. So yes, you're right.
Okay.
110%.
You were about to put that in there too.
No.
Just out of curiosity, I never remember the things she puts in there.
Spatulas, like big spoons to stir.
So mainly
like,
things for the oven, for the stove, I guess.
correct. That's what she normally puts in there.
Which is why I don't know about it, because I don't use the stove.
Correct. Those is in there. Got those. Okay. You got more pots and pans.
What are you looking for, I'm sorry?
Oh. Looking for your pots and pans.
There's a lot of debris in two of those drawers. What do I do with them?
Get the debris out.
The two top ones there.
Correct, I know. That's what I'm working on. So what I'm going to do, Ben, for that is, listen. So you understand what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take the debris out the top drawers. I'm gonna put it in here, okay?
Right.
And then after they do the spraying and all that, you could go through this and see what you want to keep or what you want to throw away. That way, everything is safe. That was in the top two drawers, right in here.
All right.
All right?
Yeah.
Sound like a good idea?
No, but it's the best idea you can come up with.
Yeah, correct. Rather than me sitting here going, throw this away, man, throw this away, man, throw this away.
How about I just throw you away?
Oh my gosh.
What? What, are there bugs in there?
We're gonna do those last.
What, are there bugs in there, I was saying?
We're gonna do those last. We're gonna do those last, man.
You don't want to touch it.
We're gonna do those last. That's all I'm gonna say.
You're not going to say any more about that.
Nope, just do them last. It's okay to do them last. That's all I can say.
All I know is I only have about 2 hours left.
Well, I'm almost done.
That box is broken.
I'm almost done.
You don't see that?
Go give me the tape.
What?
Go give me the tape.
I don't know if I have any. I don't know where it happened.
You definitely have tape because you gave me tape the last time.
Yes, but I don't know where it is.
Oh, that would make sense. That would make sense. I seen some too. Maybe it's in one of the drawers. How doesn't Ben have tape? He has everything else in the world sitting around, but don't have tape. Ben,
What?
did you find any?
No.
That makes sense.
Can I get you?
So what I want to do, I'm going to put the boxes against the wall.
You mean where the soda bottles were?
Yeah, or in a closet.
Can you?
Yeah. What sodas are you taking with you today?
What?
I said, which sodas are you taking with you? How many?
I don't know how much to fit in the duffel bag. Boy, sorry. I am not entertained by all these bugs here. I don't think I need any more than that.
That's good?
Yeah. Plus, I'll need more when I get back here anyway. So.
I'm entertained by these bugs myself. I didn't know you had this many bugs.
I want to have less of them.
It comes with cleaning up every day. And not keeping stuff like this all hanging around. That's what it comes with, but you gotta, in time, you gotta make it happen. That's what it comes with.
Is there anything in there or is that empty?
It's empty to my knowledge.
So I don't need it.
All right.
Oh, sorry. This is a garbage bag, so I can use it for the, I'm trying to say, get bottles when I need it.
Correct.
This is trash. What is that even? I don't even know where that came from. Oh, for a second I thought you were going to throw those away. Can this still be used, or do you think it's garbage by now?
Still be used.
Okay.
Those still be used.
That one I don't think so.
Huh?
That one I don't think so.
No, all those.
No, I'm referring to the one in particular there.
Are the small ones?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not sure. I didn't look at it.
I'm walking a lot when you're here, I can tell that.
Alright. Get a little bit of stuff done.
Can you answer that question, by the way, that I was asking you before?
Alright.
I didn't like it where they said some people were saying that women were saying they would only love people if they give them expensive gifts. I don't like that story.
Maybe. Gift is a gift.
What?
A gift is a gift.
Yeah.
It's expensive but not expensive.
Yeah, but they were saying, for example, if you want my love, there's an expensive car you will buy me.
No, nah, I'm good with that. Man. I don't want your love.
That's garbage. I would guess that you and your wife's love, for example, came from the heart.
Huh?
I said I would guess, for example, you and your wife's love came from the heart.
I believe it did.
You probably had a romantic carriage ride in the park.
Surely did. Definitely did. You want to check this box and see what that's about?
Pretzel box, you said?
You say you want to check that box and see what that's about in there? I don't know what that's about, so I wanted to ask you first.
These are old pills that I didn't use. I should keep them, right?
You still use them?
Yeah. This I don't need, though.
Now I need the broom.
What did you say?
So now I need the broom.
Oh.
So I can get on this side now. I can sweep the closet out.
I didn't know the closet needed to be swept.
Definitely does. my flashlight on.
What?
I said I don't need my flashlight on, but I do need to charge my phone.
Am I in your way? I'll take that as a yes.
No. You're not in my way.
Is this going to be too much in the way of the exterminators when we have all this stuff just floating around the apartment? All these boxes?
I'm different. It ain't gonna look like this when I finish.
You sure about that?
Mm-hmm. 100% sure. And I'll be out of here in about another half an hour, 45 minutes.
Okay.
Give you time to get your stuff together.
Malachi?
Mm-hmm.
How long would you say the expiration date usually is? Because like I said before, I believe Colin said 12 is 10 to last. I thought he said forever, but at least a long time.
They do. If you put them in a freezer, it's okay.
Yeah, but even if those are 2 years old, do you think they could still possibly still be good?
Yeah.
Or if we say, look at what they look like before I think of eating that.
That's what I would do.
Okay, because one of them I know had white marks on it, which I'm assuming is not good.
I wouldn't touch that.
Yeah, that was Valentine's Day candy.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good.
Oh, what are you gonna do with that one?
What?
You left there behind you. It's small, so I'm guessing you're gonna leave it for that. That means yes.
Yes.
Now, what do I do with Bug Central? That is my paper drawer there.
Huh?
What do I do with Bug Central? That is my paper drawer there.
I'm about to go through.
You don't have any boxes to put anything in though.
Yes, I do.
And that would be where exactly?
Said what?
Where?
Waiting for me.
Okay, I guess that works. I'm an idiot, but it still works. You want me to carry the other ones there?
Yeah.
Do we need to keep? Well, there's bugs on them, so I'm guessing you're going to say you get rid of the napkins. Right?
I don't want them.
It's not like I need them, right?
No. Alright. Let me get this out of the way.
I think mostly what's in here is the aluminum foil. Well, no, it isn't, but.
These are aluminum. Aluminum to go.
This one isn't though. Plastic's not good in an oven.
No, take.
Do you mind if I ask, by the way? Why does metal not work in a microwave?
Because it pops.
I know it arcs, but I don't know how.
Because it's metal. You're heating it up.
But what's the reason why it does that?
Because it's metal.
Again, I know that. Why does metal arc?
When you melt metal, what happens?
I don't know.
It sparks.
All the time? That's what always happens?
Most of the time. Aluminum foil, you put that in the oven, the same thing.
I thought you were supposed to put aluminum foil in the oven.
I mean, in the microwave. I said the oven. I meant the microwave.
I don't even know what this is, but I want to keep it regardless because I don't know what it was.
Round 626. That's my birthday.
No, your birthday is June 26th.
Yes, 626. Ain't that 626?
Yes.
Okay. So open it up and see.
It's sealed.
No, it's not. All for you.
Oh, they're bus things that I like to keep.
You want to keep this?
I guess not. Can I throw you away now? By the way, I tried to show these to your son, if you don't mind me asking. Do you are they any good? Because I know they said they were about baseball.
Oh, you should bring them to show him those.
He was there when I got them in the library,
Oh, he was?
and they were those in the free book they're getting rid of, so I was able to take them.
Oh, that's awesome.
So my main question is, are they good?
No, they're good. They really good books.
So you would say to look at them.
Yeah, I would. It's the Mets, of course.
And the other one just is baseball, America's pastime.
Yeah.
Would you say, I was going to recycle this, but would you say at this point just get rid of it?
Mm-hmm. What we have this here for?
What? Because in the case of both of them, they're not there and they're not diet, so I didn't want to drink them.
What the hell? What is the expiration date on these?
How should I know? They've been in there for a while.
How long they been in there for?
A while?
But over a year?
Probably. Why do you ask?
'Cause you gotta get rid of them.
I just said I wanted to not drink them because they're not diet. The only problem is I wanted to get the nickel for them. So you're just gonna drain them on the sink? You don't think that will clog anything?
Does water clog your sink?
No. But my mother thinks that certain things would.
This is like water.
Okay. I was thinking
Liquid.
things like fat, for example, from food.
That clogs your sink. Not water.
Or liquid. That's what you mean, right?
Correct. Why you didn't get the rest of the bottles off the floor?
Because I didn't notice any more bottles there.
Yeah, there's a lot more bottles over there.
I thought I emptied the box.
Look, I'm talking about the ones on the floor. It's a lot over there.
Oh, you mean in here?
Right.
Can I move this so I can get to them?
I'm about to move it for you. What is those dirty clothes?
Look at these. Except for...
Check the wire. Here, we can put that in your bag too. Got dirty clothes over there?
What?
Has dirty clothes or clean clothes?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Clothes.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's two baskets there. If you're referring to the white basket, it is dirty.
Right. That one.
That's dirty. Oh, that's what I was doing. Oh, Malachi, by the way, how much longer do you think we'll be selling those garbage bags I saw in the store with the handles?
I'm not sure.
Because I like those a lot better than the ones without. I still don't understand how that's of any... That's empty, right? Yes. I still don't understand how my parents like that soda. Do you?
What soda?
They have a chocolate fudge soda. It sounds disgusting to me.
I wouldn't eat that.
That's broken. It's of no use, right?
Correct.
But am I correct? No one would want that. They call... have you heard of the thing they said they would use with that? They call it an egg cream. What is that?
I'm not sure. I heard an egg cream, but I'm not sure what it is.
But at least you know it exists.
Correct.
I guess you'll say look it up on Google.
Correct. So you can know what it is.
By the way, Malachi, is it a good thing to lose a $10 bet yesterday in order to, in my case, still make a $34 bonus bet?
Yeah. Made $34, right?
No, I mean a $34 bonus bet, so I still have to bet that to hopefully win something with it. It says an egg cream is a cold beverage consisting of milk, carbonated water, and flavored syrup.
Well, you know what it is.
I don't know if I would like carbonated milk.
Huh.
Am I wrong? What did you put in there? That was the dryer.
Correct. It was the stuff that was in the washing.
Wasn't there already stuff in there?
What?
I thought there was already stuff in the dryer, I said.
Yeah, it was one thing in there.
Okay. So it's not gonna kill me to have it in
It
there.
ain't gonna kill you that you had it in the mold. Look, you can check it. Yeah. It's dry, whatever's in there.
It's gonna get drier then.
I see.
I don't even know what I'm stepping on here. Why are you putting that in there?
Dirty clothes.
Yes, except for one tiny problem.
What?
I'm not gonna be here if you turn on the washing machine now to get out of there. It's gonna get mildewy.
I'm not turning on the washing machine.
Oh.
I'm just putting it in there so when you come back, you can just hit the button to avoid the water.
You mean so there's less clutter?
Yes.
Okay, I guess that works. It's not gonna get mildewy if it's even if it's a little wet in there.
Ah, you're good.
Okay, because I don't want mildew, if you know what I mean. What is mildew actually?
Stuff that roaches are attracted to.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something that would smell. I want the bottle.
It's mold. No, I know. Yeah.
I thought you were about to throw it in the bag, but I didn't know if you could.
No.
The next time I can, I should really get rid of those. I should go to Pearl River and get the nickels.
Excuse me.
Am I in your way?
Let's see what's over here. This good. These good.
You're not gonna leave that in the middle of the floor, are you?
No, I'm gonna clean up what you didn't do over here. And you didn't see this one either.
This is a towel.
This is why we.
Forgive me for asking. This is the one I got from Justin, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. This is why we have to do this during color.
Don't you do it every time you're here, though?
Nah. I clean up, but we don't go. Yeah.
You were about to throw my socks on there, weren't you?
Yeah. You can put that with the dirty stuff.
What do I do with that then?
Put that with the dirty stuff too.
They will fit?
For sure.
Oh, my mother tells me not to overflow this, typically.
That's good. Yeah, that's about it. That can fit in. You don't want to put no more. You want to do that load first. All right, we're gonna need a what's the name? We're gonna need a broom. I mean a dustpan. Pick that up.
Okay. I could start that if you want to, because I'm going to be here for another 2 hours, but I'm not sure if you want me to. I'll put it in the dryer before I leave.
No, because it's gonna be wet, and you ain't gonna get to take it out before you leave.
Actually, I could. I'm going to be here for another 2 hours, but that's why I was saying, that's why I was asking if you think I should or not. Because I'm here for just over the 2 hours. That
Are you gonna remember to take it out and put it in the dryer?
That I can't say.
If you're not gonna remember to take it out and put it in the dryer once
I don't
it's
want it to
done?
build you.
Yes, correct.
So you would just say give myself more time for that.
Yes.
All right. Because I have just over 2 hours right now.
Yeah, so nah, just only if needed. Only if you know you're gonna do it.
Which I don't. I'm not that confident in myself and my stupidity.
That's okay.
You still don't like that, do you, when I call myself those names?
You shouldn't like it. Not you shouldn't like to call yourself those names, man.
I thought you like everything.
Again, you shouldn't like to call yourself those names, man.
Then why do you always say there's no one in the world you don't like?
Again, you should not want to call yourself those names.
Yes, but that's not my point. My point is you're way too I'm happy all the time. I should put you down to size on that.
You're way too angry all the time.
You think that? Want me to hold this again so you can get it in? Those are those needles, but I don't need them, I guess, right?
Nah, not that.
I thought that thing was just a penny. Nope.
Nope. Not
If it was a coin, I would have taken it out, but...
Yeah.
Well, sorry.
That's good.
Have you ever seen those shining things in the store? What are they?
No shining.
You have like round shining things in the store usually that I'm guessing are like made of ribbon or something.
Man, here. What you're doing is this. I don't know. I don't want. We'll go through this afterwards. Cause this is way too much.
Didn't I tell you those 2 drawers are like that?
All right, so come over here and let's start putting this stuff in here.
Didn't I tell you that?
Yes.
What do I do with that one because there's so many bugs in it?
Huh?
The other one.
Take it out.
I don't want to touch the bugs any more than you do.
Correct. That's why I'm doing this.
Is this important to keep? It's just an empty bag.
Man, I don't know what's important to you to keep. All I know, you got a lot of stuff down in here that's attracting all the roaches. All this paper, these papers, is all attracting roaches.
Just paper.
Look at the roaches, it's on the papers. Look, you can see them.
I don't want them there.
Well, you gotta clean. Not just gonna go away.
Sure, I would like it that way. Did you hear me?
What?
I would like the bugs to just vanish. Why are you putting that on?
Because it's dirty as shit in here.
Yes, but wouldn't that be with the dirt in there?
Nope. Better than me touching this stuff with my hands. And I'm touching it with a glove. They get a tape.
What'd you say?
They go to tape.
Regular tape, you said?
There goes the tape.
I still don't understand what you mean.
There goes the tape that we was looking for.
The packing tape?
Yep.
Don't.
What?
That one's corroded too, isn't it?
You could use it. Throw it away. Your choice.
No, I want to use it, but Mel thought I should replace the blade. You see?
Okay, yes.
Okay.
Holy cow.
I see a lot of dots in there.
No, you don't see dots. This is roaches. Stop saying dots. You see a lot of roaches. It's not dots.
I hate killing things, but I have to at this point. Do you understand that?
You want to let these roaches live?
No, I'm saying I don't, but I just, I hate killing things. I used to see spiders in the house, for example. I tried to guide them to the outside.
That drawer's done.
I can't do that, obviously, with this.
Hmm?
I said I can't do that with this, I said.
What do you mean?
I said when I used to see spiders in my parents' house, I always guarded them to outside so that I didn't have to kill them. I can't really do that in this case.
Nah. Not at all.
But you wouldn't even do that. You'd probably just squash it.
Right.
I wonder what you think if
Yeah.
there was... What? I wonder what you think if there were bugs that could kill you, what you would do.
There are bugs that can kill you.
No, I mean large ones.
There are.
Large bugs? I don't think so. What are you talking about?
There's all kinds of bugs in this world.
Forgive me for not believing you.
Okay. I'm gonna go clear some of that stuff out with you.
Where do I put it?
Where is it? If you're keeping them, you're gonna
I need the straw right now.
Oh, snap. Damn. Tripping me? Right here in the closet.
I see more bugs, by the way.
I know. You ain't gotta tell me, I already know. I see a whole lot of them myself. You're gonna get rid of them, that's
Is
it.
this a spatula?
Yeah. That's the point. That's what we're doing. Trying to get rid of them. I don't want the tape in there.
What?
Don't want these in there. That's salt.
What did you say about seeds?
I don't want salt and broken stuff in there.
Oh, you're throwing away the plastic ones again.
The ones that's no good.
Forgive me for not understanding, but I guess you know what you're saying.
They bent.
Okay.
It was bent because it was burnt.
Bent, I understand. Burnt?
Like it melted. Like
Okay.
it looked like you put it in a
I
microwave.
don't think so, but either way, I don't need a plastic one that isn't working. It bent, I see. I don't see anything about melting though.
Melted. You don't see that it melted. That doesn't mean melted. It was in a
I
microwave.
honestly can't tell.
When it gets like this, it's in a microwave. It was in a microwave melted. When it bends like that, because it shrunk.
Okay.
I know because I make a mistake and do it sometimes by leaving my thing in the microwave.
Malachi, how much longer do you think this will take?
What time is it?
2 hours to bus.
I'm about to leave on. Cause we're gonna
Do I need to get rid of the stuff in there?
gotta get rid of the stuff down. All I got is this drawer and this drawer right here. It's 2 drawers left.
Okay. And then I'm gonna have to do the bedroom myself, I guess?
No, I'm gonna do that on another day.
I thought you were gonna call the exterminator now.
No, I'm gonna call it tomorrow.
Oh, should I get rid of this? I just kept it because I wanted to
Yeah.
complain about a problem I had with there to get some more free coupons. But you
Correct.
should say I don't need to do that, right?
Correct.
I don't see an expiration date on it. Oh. December 23rd, 23. They're not going to give me anything for something that expired anyway.
I don't think so. You wanna help over here?
I wasn't sure if you wanted me to.
Nah, I do. All we're doing is taking it and putting it in the head.
What is this?
Clean board.
This is supposed to be for the microwave. What do I use it for?
Man. What are you doing with this? Oh my God. You see all the roaches?
No,
Look at them running around.
I can't. I don't see it.
Look, go inside and look. Oh my God. Move the stuff around.
Oh, I do see them now. Yes.
Oh my God. It's a whole lot.
Isn't that a good thing then? Isn't that a good thing then?
No, I'm trying to get them out.
Should I put the Pyrex thing in there?
Hmm? Yeah. I don't know if you got this garbage.
Just an old seat, yes. Are you gonna answer my question though? I keep asking you what I use this for.
I'm not sure.
You're not gonna answer me, are you?
What?
I keep asking you what I use this for. You said you don't know.
Correct. So how you gonna keep on asking me something I don't know? Oh, was that good?
I don't know. It had a coupon on it, but
I'm sorry.
12/31/23. So no.
You gotta get a napkin and wipe that out now.
Where did you put the paper towels?
Over here.
This is sticky, by the way. What do I do with it? Do I wash it before I do anything else?
You gotta wipe out the drawer real quick.
You don't see how that's sticky? What do I do? Just wipe it down?
Yeah.
I see them moving around.
Yeah, it's a lot of them, right?
Yeah, I'm trying not to, and they're scared of me here. What do I do exactly? I can't get rid of them with this. What do I do?
Let me see.
See?
Yeah, now throw it in the garbage and get another towel. Ooh.
I don't want to.
Huh?
I don't want to do that. I don't like killing things.
You're not killing them. You're just wiping that.
May I ask you?
They're running away. They're not. See, something you don't want to do this.
No, I don't. I'm sorry. I'm very, don't like killing things.
And you're not killing them. You're cleaning.
But don't they need to be, gotten rid of?
That's what the exterminator's gonna come do. You're here to do the cleaning.
Is there a difference?
Yeah. They're gonna kill them. You just gotta clean out from where they
Yeah,
at.
but don't they, after they kill them, just remain there and you have to clean them out?
Correct.
So that'll be another visit by you then,
Yes.
which you'll enjoy.
No, because that's what you're gonna do it, not me. That drawer done. That drawer done. This drawer done. That drawer done. This drawer done. This the last one. These the last ones right here.
I think the dryer is finished.
What time is it?
Bus is coming in a little over 2 hours.
No, what time is it? I saw.
11:24. How is this, may I ask?
Huh?
There were bugs crawling around in this, so I put it in the washing machine.
That was good. Hey, watch yourself.
Okay.
Closet.
Too bad you can't do that with those drawers.
Tell me about it. Closet is good. Yeah. This is for. Oh.
Malachi, is that the packaging?
Yeah.
Why are you angry?
What?
You sound angry.
Come on. Hold that together.
What do you tell me to do?
Hold that together.
Like this?
Not so hard. Oh, I just want to connect the boxes.
Is that possible?
Yeah, you got it. Let it go for a second.
Sorry.
Yeah, you good.
It looks like this one came from the store.
Mm-hmm. I gotta bring down the boxes.
What did you say?
So I gotta bring down the boxes tomorrow. Or
I'm not gonna be here tomorrow.
when is your next day you're gonna be here?
I don't know. At the very least, I'm not gonna be here until I come home from the store on Thursday.
Cause we're gonna need a little bit more time. Not much, a little bit more.
Why am I sweating so much? Why am I sweating so
Cause
much?
it's hot. You can get the stuff out of there. Out of the bottom thing down there and see what you're gonna keep and what you're gonna throw away.
I don't know what's even in there.
Alright, that's what I'm saying. Go down there and get it. And start throwing it in this box. Did you understand?
Yeah, you got it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm just getting the
I
box.
mean, you got that sealed like you wanted?
Yep, I'm just getting the box ready for you.
Alright, what's this thing for?
Huh?
Is this important?
The bottom of your refrigerator.
Okay, so keep it.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Now, I don't know what you're keeping and what you're throwing away, so go in this box.
Where'd the box go?
Right there.
No, I made the box from before. I was gonna put this from that.
This is
What I thought. Either way, it's okay.
Either way. Because we're gonna go back in it.
This is just empty food boxes.
So, okay,
I
then
don't want those. Sorry, I just cast gas over there. You don't want that.
Nope.
That's all this seems to be is empty food boxes in here.
And that's what's attracting all those roaches.
Would you say to get rid of this? It's empty, but would you say to get rid of that?
Get rid of what you want to get rid of,
Look.
then. Yeah,
Because I don't need that many of these, right?
correct.
Another soda bottle.
Garbage, you should just put it in the garbage. Bags.
This I don't want to get rid of. It's from the store.
Okay, so put it away. Throw it in a box.
And the only thing left in here is this box, which I can't really get.
You gotta get down there. Yeah.
can't get this out of here. Do you mind?
Can't get what?
That.
Hold on. You got a lot of stuff in here.
Is that really a good idea to put paper on the oven?
When you know you're gonna take it off, yeah. It's everything in there, everything in there.
I said I can't get rid of that box in there, or can't get out of that. You see how it's heavy?
No
It's heavy to me. What is it, by the way?
plates.
Oh.
Plates are right over there.
So they're fragile at the very least.
Correct. Get that drawer. Alright, man, what's all that?
What?
Up there.
That's garbage.
That's all garbage?
On the counter, yeah.
Alright. Everything is done. Kitchen is done. What you gotta do is clean up your counters. The kitchen is done. All the cabinets and
So
kitchen.
sweaty.
And the process, 3 bags of garbage so far.
That's a problem.
Yes. 3 bags of garbage we went through. Put another bag in there. Look like we're gonna go for 4.
I'll bring the bag in. I'm guessing if you've been using that doorbell, the thing has been locking. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Why am I so hot? Hey. Is it still raining outside, Malachi? Is it still raining outside?
Yeah.
Oh, because I was going to say that when I'm done with this for now, I can at least cool down outside, but if it's raining, I can't really do
No,
that.
no. It's just not. You could go and get some air. Yes, that's okay.
Okay.
Okay, so now, all of what's the name is done.
Do I need that box up there, or what do you put in it?
Bag with bag.
Okay. I'm an idiot, but okay.
Now I'm getting all your bags together. That's all. That's a whole box full of all just bags.
Yeah, the only problem is I'm gonna want to empty it again so I can put the sodas in there.
I know, but with right now, this is just a hole in it.
Okay.
It's okay. We're gonna do that. These small boxes, you have like tons of them.
Is there anything I can really do with them?
No, tell you the truth.
That one I need to keep though, because that's where I put the garbage bags in.
But these you can get rid of.
Yeah. What would you do with them though? Huh? How did you get in this time?
I put the bag in.
Yeah, but I removed it because I didn't want you to destroy it.
I didn't mean to put the bag in. Oh, bags. I'm gonna know all the bags back, so when we get them all together, I'm gonna put them all back in the right place. Chair. I'm gonna move over here for now so I can see that it's clear in the kitchen and every cabinet is done. This, I'm gonna leave right here for now. That's the last of.
I don't need that. Why is that in there?
What?
Food wrapper.
You didn't go. You didn't check that yet. That's why it's in here. All right.
What's that recipe for, by the way? Is that a type of fish? It said walleye.
You always asking me what that stuff is. I don't know what a walleye is.
You don't like fish?
I know I eat whiteys.
Oh, I thought you were being racist for a second. I'm sorry. You mean whitefish?
Whiting fish. They're called whitings.
Oh, okay.
Whitings.
I thought you were referring to white people for a second. I'm sorry.
Why would I eat white people?
I don't know. It just sounded like what you were saying.
Does it sound like I eat white people?
Yes, you said whiteys.
Oh.
I am an idiot.
Why I eat white people?
If you did, you would be trying to eat me right now.
You ain't white.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. You're Jewish.
That is Caucasian.
No, that's not. No, it's not. Tell me where in your
People from Europe are Caucasian. Am I correct?
Okay, Ben, if you want to believe that, if you want to believe you are. That ain't my fight.
Every time I fill out a form, I always say Caucasian, as do my parents.
Okay. Okay.
Are you denying that?
I'm just saying okay. So all I'm saying, okay.
You're crazy.
No, I'm just saying okay.
How do you feel about me saying that with my hands around your neck? Can I do that?
If I could put mine right back around yours,
No, I'm the one who's allowed to do that.
then you're not allowed to do it. Alright, so you said what day you here? What day you trying to come back?
Well, the only other day I'm going to be here this week, I think, is Friday morning, like I was this morning.
Only thing you have left to do, Ben, cabinets is clean. You just have to clean off this.
You mean today?
I'm not saying today.
Because I thought you were expecting the bug people to come tonight and come tomorrow.
I wanted to call them tomorrow, but I will wait until Friday and give you until Friday to clean that off.
Because I have the same bus as today on Friday, about
Okay.
1:30 or so.
Okay. Then I'm gonna see what I can work
Is that a
out.
problem?
I'm gonna see what I can work out, and if I can't do it Friday, then we're gonna have to do it Tuesday again.
Well, next week I think my parents might be back, so I might have the regular schedule again.
Maybe. It's only been a week.
May I? How do you feel about punching?
It's only been a week. They want to enjoy themselves.
Well, they've already been gone for 2 weeks, actually.
How?
Last week and this week. And I think they left the Friday before that. So, and today they're in the Lexus dealership. Remember I told you that?
I get a new car.
No, because something broke on their car.
Oh, excuse me.
You want me to get the rug?
Yes, and move it back over.
Andrea said once we get rid of the bugs, she would help me learn how to use that.
I gotta put this over here. Where you go? You were right in the spot I'm going.
Is that a good thing?
Correct. Cabinets. All we gotta do, we're gonna have, I cleared out all the cabinets. This has to go in our box.
No, it can't. It's still dirty. It's still dirty, I said.
Oh, they still dirty?
Yeah, I keep having a hard time with the stupid dishwasher. It never cleans the things completely.
Alright, we'll get that later.
You're gonna kill me for that, aren't you? You don't like that word, though.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow I'm gonna be at my parents' house. I keep saying I'm gonna be there from today until Thursday.
I might need you to. I might need you to try. If you're gonna, because I'm trying to let you get ready to go now. If you could clean this off for them, I will call them tomorrow.
What do you mean by clean it off? You mean put it in the back box?
Yeah, this stuff has to go in boxes. It can't be on the counter when they come.
This one thing though can't go in the box
What?
because I need to bring it to my parents' house and they don't like it when the God person's name that's in there is on top. Is other things are on top of it.
What?
The Haggadah is there.
I'm not talking about that.
You said to put everything in boxes. Is what I'm saying.
Okay, but I'm talking about all this stuff.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
So, can you get this stuff in the box without having me to come over, or do you need me back over here?
I don't think I need you over. I just don't, not sure if I have enough boxes.
Damn, you have boxes right here. Right
I thought it's
here,
the only one, right?
and right here.
Those aren't full. I mean, those aren't full. Those aren't folded.
So you fold them.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Go down.
I'm not good at the taping, is what I mean. What are you looking for? And what do I do with this? Because I wanted to put the garbage bag, like I said, in it. So I need to keep it.
So put it in the box right here. Just put it in the box over here.
Put the garbage bag in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where did you find that, if you don't mind me asking?
On your counter. And in your drawer.
On the counter, you said?
In your drawer right there.
Oh. You want me to put everything on the counter in there, I guess, right?
Has to be cleaned off and put inside the box. I'm making you 2 boxes then. You will be able to do that by yourself, right?
Assuming everything fits,
And
yes.
then you let me know on Thursday that you did it so I can call you.
The only thing is, am I going to see you on Thursday? You have had a habit of not being at the store.
No, I'll be there on Thursday.
Just so I can tell you.
Yep.
Oh, and by the way, is this so good? I wanted to bring it with me to eat while I'm at my parents' house. It's the Irish
Oh
soda
yeah,
bread.
that's really good.
Well, I know it's good in taste. I want to know if you think it's old.
The expiration date, really.
It just says sell by 3/29. So it should still be okay for
Oh,
now.
that's great. It's good. Yep.
Okay.
So,
But I can use it quickly enough.
look, these are your 2 boxes.
Alright, and I guess you'll use that if I need another one later.
Correct.
So I have 2.5 boxes.
Correct. So,
And what do I do with these 2? if I want to keep the boxes, I don't necessarily need to keep the what am I trying to say, the thing food inside, right?
No, we'll do that later. Yeah. We'll get that later. We'll empty them out later. But I'm going to need you to clean this stuff, okay?
All right. What do I do with these, by the way? This is where I was putting the baseball cards that are in here.
That's what you're doing. Exactly what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, but there's still many in there.
So you got to put the rest in here.
See, they're in there.
Yeah, I got a lot too. Okay, then I'll help you out. I'll help you, Dawn. Let's keep this over here.
Is that table look any better without all the electronics there? Although they will come back. Because I need to.
It looks a lot better.
And right now, at my parents' house, I thought while that's there, you would be more interested in that table.
Yeah, it looks actually clean.
But I have to bring the stuff back there, is what I said, the electronics thing.
As long as you put it back decent, you'll be okay. Where the hell does the garbage go? Alright, Ben, you good. You could do the table you said, right?
Yeah. Like I said, I hope it will fit, but yeah.
Oh, my charger over here.
Did you say something?
I was looking for my charger.
I'm gonna bring this with me actually because I keep wanting to find new tabs to put in it. I think they said they have them.
Put it in your bag.
Yeah. I don't know how to even use this.
This is for.
It's for that, I know.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to use it versus the pods are so much easier.
Alright, so we put these in here. Please empty this for me, Ben.
Okay.
Because I'm going to need it. You know what? Listen, the whole counter has to be clean. There can't be nothing on the
I took a
counter.
picture of this, by the way, so I don't need it, right?
Correct. Everything on the counter has to be put in those boxes, Ben. And then once you put them in the boxes on Thursday, then I could call them and let them know that everything is ready and they could come and do the spraying.
Alright.
And then that, I guess the following Tuesday or Saturday or something like that, if you're not doing nothing, I'll help you come by and help you. We'll go through the stuff and put it back up together, okay?
If that's what you think is a good idea.
Yes.
Okay.
Because that way you know what you want to throw away. That's what I said. This was just getting the stuff in boxes so they could do their job.
Is this just a mask, by the way?
Yeah.
What do we do with that?
We did our job. We did our part by clearing it out. You got to do your part by clearing this. They come in, do their part by spraying. Then I come back and help you and we do our part
Even
by
if it's
clearing it
not
out.
food, what do I do with all the clutter that's in there, though?
And well,
For example, all that stuff. It's not food, but what do I do with it? That's the clean clothes, for example.
so, okay. One thing at a time. What we're going to do is handle this first. We don't want them to come in and just do the whole house because you're not going to be ready within 2 hours of cleaning up everything.
Yeah.
I want you to be able to organize your stuff. I want you to be able to put it in boxes. That way you can take it out and put the stuff where you want
Yeah,
to
but
put
there's
it.
one drawer I'm never going to remove, just so you know things out of.
It's okay.
This one I cannot remove because I need to leave that in there.
So you got to get in there.
Because that's the only way it will get set up there. I'm
Why
not
you don't-
removing that.
Why you don't put it on your thing?
Because the annoying part is that both of these use the same remote, so if they're within sight of each other, it will use, it will control both of them, which I don't want it to do. Sorry for driving you crazy.
Alright, but see all these stuff, that stuff?
Yeah.
I hate to say it like that, that's the stuff that causes it.
It's only paper.
That's what causes it. This is what I'm telling you.
How do you feel about the strangulation?
It's the clutter. But you're good now in here. You're good in the kitchen. Do me a favor before you go today. Take pictures of the cabinets, send them to your mom. Only to
I
your mom.
can't.
Why?
Because I keep telling you the data.
Oh yeah, me too. Fuck.
I can send it to you with using a different phone number if you'd like.
Yeah.
You've ever heard of those texting apps?
Take it. I got
It gives you a different phone number
Phone
whenever
number
they
you can
send you
use.
through it there.
All right, Ben, you
Is
good.
that okay?
Yep, you good. Let me
It's a
get
561 area code, so.
So you good. Let me get ahead.
And then I can beat you up like this?
Nah, come on. I'm trying to get to the adjustable.
You don't have to go to Just About today. I thought you were off on Tuesdays.
I'm off on Wednesday, man. Your day.
Can I ask you, by the way?
Yeah.
I left that box in the bedroom so it would be out of the way here. Do you think that?
Yes,
sorry,
that's
this is
good,
okay.
that's good.
Do you think that it's? I should leave it there when anyone comes.
Yes. Until me and you go through it
You
and
saw
clean.
it in there.
Yeah.
Oh, you want your coat?
Yeah. Until me and you go through it and clean. I'll
Did you leave
see.
anything else here?
Nope, just my code.
Okay, I thought you had your phone plugged in before.
I got it, but I'll give you a call, okay?
All right. Will you tell me when you're gonna be able to get able to answer your phone as normal?
On Thursday, I get the phone back. I get a new one.
All right. Bye then. Will it be a different number or
Just use the number you've been using right now.
the 262?
Yeah.
All right. Bye. You piece of shit. Boy, you piece of filth. Boy, you freeze up.
Laura Trump, the co-chair of the Republican National Committee, has unfortunately released a new song for the American public to hear. Now, apparently this is not the first song that she has released. She did a cover of Tom Petty's I Won't Back Down a while back that I did not hear. And she got on social media the other day, made the announcement, released the song. The announcement was, a little something I had fun with over the winter, and a few more too that I'll save for a future date. Special for my huge fans in the liberal media. Winky face emoji. So not only did she release this song, that I'm gonna play for you in a minute, she's also threatened to release more. Now, I will say, I went into this with an open mind. I had not heard her previous song. I'd seen the headlines, everybody making fun of it, but I thought, you know what? I could see how she might actually have a decent enough voice, right? It's probably not as bad as everybody's making it out to see. And boy, was I wrong. So without further ado, here's Laura Trump's new single.
So don't think, just jump. You can't give up. Know that anything is possible. Have faith, believe, just trust. You'll see anything is possible.
Thank you. We're not going to play any more of that. I'm sorry that I had to subject you to that. But I had to listen to it like 5 or 6 times before I even did this segment. So, you know, you got to suffer with me. Oh my God. Like, how can you do that? And listen to it back to yourself and go, yeah, this is fire. Hell yeah, let's put this out there for the public. I mean, again, I went into it with an open mind. I actually thought the headlines were overreacting to how bad it was. Boy, was I wrong. And I regret that tremendously. But you know what? It's not just those of us on the left that are actually attacking Laura Trump for trying to use her position at the RNC to launch her singing career. It's not going to get off the ground, even with her position at the RNC. But it was so bad that even her own followers and supporters on social media trashed her for it. Let me read a couple of these that Raw Story put together. Anything isn't possible. Auto-tune cannot even fix that hag karaoke voice of yours. Just leave us alone and walk away. You have money and can get on a private plane and go anywhere. True hardworking Americans cannot. Another one said, and this is from a Republican, can Democrats and Republicans put our differences aside and unite to stop Laura Trump from butchering any more of our favorite songs? This could bring us together in ways we never thought possible. Look, I will team up, I'm saying right now, I will team up with Republicans if it means we can stop Laura Trump from releasing any more music. This might actually be the thing that truly brings the country together. Another Republican said this, are you threatening to sing until we donate? Because that is an 8th Amendment violation. 8th Amendment, of course, is the one that includes, you know, cruel and unusual punishment. So, there you have it, folks. Laura Trump is not suited, well, one, she's not suited to be a singer, but she's definitely not suited to be the chair of the RNC. She is using this as a stepping stone to try to propel herself to stardom, I guess. I don't know what she's trying to do, but she wants to be famous. She's better suited to be on the Real Housewives of whatever new city they want to do this season. That's where she should be. That's where she'd be happy. She'd get more fame than she is now. But for the love of God, Laura, if you're not going to leave politics aside, please, for the sake of this country, leave the music to the professionals.
All right, y'all, got some big Israel news that I wanted to share with you before the show. This is the deal. So, apparently, Israel attacked a World Central Kitchen vehicle. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's a bunch of people who are trying to feed starving Gazans. Not only did they attack this vehicle, they triple tapped it, which means they bombed it 3 times. And the logo for the World Central Kitchen is actually on the top of the vehicle. Now, not only that, it was traveling in an area which in theory is supposed to have no conflict, so Israel should not be bombing there. It's traveling, it's coordinated their movements with the IDF. So they told them, hey, our vehicle's here, don't attack it, we're doing our humanitarian deliveries, and they attacked it anyway. And also, it was leaving a warehouse. So, all evidence points to the fact that this was purposeful. This was purposeful. That on purpose, they attacked a World Central Kitchen vehicle. By the way, there's some like celebrity chef whose name is attached to this thing. And so, it's kind of become a bigger deal in the West than it would otherwise be, because at this point we know that if Israel bombs a car full of Palestinians, you know, you might hear about it on my show or Breaking Points or some outlets, but it doesn't even make that much news in mainstream media outlets, because that's just another day in Gaza where, you know, 6 Palestinians get murdered while they're in a car. They're minding their own business, doing nothing wrong. But in this instance, you have a number of Westerners who were killed. You have, there was a picture that was floating around online showing all of the passports of the people who were killed. You have some from Australia and other countries. And so that has made it a bigger deal in the eyes of the Western world. But Israel is, you know, still doing the thing where they're like, hey man, I don't know what you're talking about. It was a total accident. We apologize for it. And so let's go ahead and wrap this up, and we're going to keep moving on here. Again, I want to reiterate, traveling in an area where in theory there's supposed to be no conflict, coordinated with the IDF, their route, and the vehicle has a giant logo on the top of it that shows it's a World Central Kitchen vehicle. People were also pointing out times in the past where Israel has bombed Red Cross vehicles, and they have a giant Red Cross on the top of their vehicles, and you can see pictures with giant holes in the Red Cross symbol. And so yet again, I mean, I really have a bridge to sell you if you think that this isn't purposeful. I mean, it is incredibly naive and idiotic at this point to think they're not doing it on purpose. So we also have, the news came out after this that the World Central Kitchen announced it's pausing its aid operations in Gaza, which of course in turn is going to be cause for celebration among the Israeli government. And again, you have to speculate, hey, was this the point? We all know that the U.S. Defunded UNRWA, and Israel cut off funding to UNRWA, and a lot of Western nations did, although some decided we're going to go back to funding it when there was no evidence whatsoever that UNRWA was tied to Hamas. And this is another group that was on the ground doing some humanitarian work. And this has now led that group to pull out and say, hey man, we don't want to put our people in danger as well. And to me, it looks like, from the perspective of Netanyahu, no matter what he says publicly, he's thinking, mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. So, there was a great tweet I saw where somebody said, Israel does something like this, then looks back to see if the U.S. is going to pull on their leash. And when the U.S. doesn't pull on their leash, they go, oh, okay, total green light, total thumbs up, it's open season, we're going to keep doing stuff like this. And that's why we've seen a colossal escalation and ramp up of the worst kinds of atrocities. I mean, this is really, I cannot overstate how much this is like rogue state stuff. And you want to talk about losing the support of the world. We're beyond losing the support of the world. We're at the place where the common sense perspective is everybody and their mother saying, all you people need to be locked up in The Hague. Anybody who's affiliated with the government of Israel and is making decisions like this on a daily basis, you should be behind bars forever. So, but that's not even, look, what I gave you so far is bad. This is not even the worst of it. We have, honestly, something that might even be considered way worse because of the international consequences affiliated with it. So we also got news yesterday that Israel bombed an Iranian embassy in Syria. They bombed an Iranian embassy in Syria, and the purpose of that one was basically to take out the person who is the replacement for Qasem Soleimani, who was a top Iranian commander. You guys remember this, under Trump they took him out. He's a top Iranian commander who honestly was on the ground fighting ISIS, one of the front lines in the fight against ISIS. And Trump took them out. You remember how that sparked a huge controversy worldwide and led to tit for tat escalations and our bases getting attacked. Well, again, it looks like Israel realizes, hey, the Americans really don't give us any serious consequences. Yeah, they'll do the virtue signal and they'll do the PR stuff when they try to say we're not with Israel when they commit their war crimes, but ultimately it is a green light because they're going to keep sending us money, they're going to keep sending us weapons, and behind the scenes everything's hunky-dory. And so they, again, on purpose, bombed an Iranian embassy in Syria. That's like a double war crime. It's a war crime because there is no legal authorization to attack anything in Syria, and it's also a war crime because it is an act of war against Iran. You can just bomb an Iranian embassy anywhere and act like, hey, I have the ability to do this and there should be no consequences. So, by the way, as Ryan Griff points out, Israel's norm-breaking airstrike on an Iranian embassy in Damascus appears to have led Iran to loosen the leash on its proxies, who are now attacking an American base. American troops are now being attacked over Israel's hubris. So I don't know how many of you guys remember this, we talked about this on this channel, but there was a moment where the Shia militias, who are proxies of Iran, came out and said, hey, you know what, our fight is now with the Americans, we're going to stop attacking your bases. Now my guess is there was some sort of communication behind the scenes with US troops and Iran, or directly with their proxies. I think Iran was pissed at their proxies for attacking so many American bases, and Iran felt like they were getting the heat for it, and they were afraid there'd be some retaliation from Washington against them. So the Iranian proxies released a statement not that long ago that was like, all right, look, our beef is with Israel, it's not really with the Americans, we're going to wrap it up with attacking the American bases. Well, as a direct result of Israel bombing an Iranian embassy in Syria, now it looks like Iran said to their proxies, fuck these guys, man. Take the gloves off. Now you can do your retaliatory strikes. Now you can go after U.S. troops in the region. And so, again, as Ryan Grimm points out, because of Israel being so immensely unhinged, because of them spitting in everybody's eye and slapping everybody in the face, now everybody's in danger as a result of that. Again, I cannot stress enough just how much of a rogue state they are. I mean, we're looking at, at this point, it's like, you can compare them to, like, Saddam Hussein when he was, like, gassing the Kurds, and, of course, you guys know, he was our boy at the time, and then it was only later on that we built him up to be this horrible dictator, and we have to take him out because of morality and justice and all this stuff. I mean, you guys know the whole history of that, but that's where we're at. Like, you want to talk about a pariah state. Now, also, I should point out, Iran sent a letter to the UN Security Council saying it, quote, reserves its legitimate and inherent right to respond decisively to strikes on their consulate building in Damascus. So in other words, Israel committed an act of war against us. All bets are off now. And let's be clear, this is what Israel wants. Israel wants a broader war with Iran. Israel wants a broader war with Hezbollah in Lebanon. That's what they want. And the U.S. is more than happy to grant them their wish. By the way, Murtaza Hussein made a great point about this. He said, this new round of money and weapons and fighter jets now that are being sent to Israel, when Biden just this week decided, okay, here, I'm going to sign off on more of this stuff for you, that appears to be more about Hezbollah, Lebanon, and Iran. That, in other words, is not about the Palestinians. It's not about, hey, keep your ethnic cleansing and your genocide going, and that's why we're giving this to you. No, it's more, in the case that this blows up even more and gets more regional players involved, that's why we want to give you these particular kinds of armament. So, again, Joe Biden, eyes wide open, understands exactly what's going on here, keeps giving the green light, keeps giving the thumbs up. And there are no brakes in the car at all when it comes to Israel. They are a rogue state, they are a pariah state. The attack on the World Central Kitchen vehicle was on purpose. They killed a lot of Western aid workers in the process. The attack on Qasem Soleimani's replacement, and by the way, a number of other people were there as well. Lord only knows how many were civilians. I'm sure we're not getting good enough information at this moment to know. That was on purpose. This is a colossal escalation. It's almost like they think, well, we're right on track with our plans here to ethnically cleanse and genocide Palestinians in Gaza and resettle Gaza. And everything is going so swimmingly from our perspective there, why not broaden this out and do what we wanted to do for a long time? Because you guys know, there's been reporting forever that Netanyahu, even under Obama, was trying to basically prompt the U.S. to get involved in a war with Iran because they wanted to do regime change in Iran. Genuinely rogue state. And again, I keep reiterating this point, but it's shocking to me that more people don't know this and understand this. When you could have Ronald Reagan stand up to Israel, because Israel was bombing Lebanon, and Reagan famously said, "This looks like a Holocaust. You got to wrap it up." And within 20 minutes, the Israeli Prime Minister called him and wrapped it up. We do have George H.W. Bush standing up to Israel and telling them, "Look, I'll give you $10 billion in loan guarantees, but with the condition that you freeze illegal settlement expansion." Reagan and H.W. Bush can stand up to Israel, and Joe Biden, proud Zionist Joe Biden, can watch massacre after massacre and just shrug, send them more money, send them more weapons, act like this is standard operating procedure. I don't think people quite understand just how much we're on the brink of something absolutely devastating. I mean, there already is something absolutely devastating in Gaza. Don't get it twisted. It is an ethnic cleansing. It is a genocide. 40,000 Palestinians dead, nearly 15,000 children dead. That is mind-numbingly evil. But you just wait. If this expands as it looks like it is going to both Hezbollah in Lebanon and the Iranian government, if they retaliate, which they do have every right to do now, we're off to the races. We're off to the races. And you think America is just going to sit by and have Israel fight Iran? No, they're going to drag us into it also. And at every step of the way, this could have been avoided. But Biden didn't want to avoid it because he's a proud Zionist. And Israel's our top ally, they're the most moral army in the world, and all that fucking garbage. The fact of the matter is they're truly a rogue state, a pariah state. They're packed full of war criminals. Every single one of them belongs in prison. Netanyahu, Ben-Gvir, Smotrich, the Israeli generals, you name it. The people were pressing the buttons to attack the embassy, to attack this food convoy. Like, what are we doing here? And they still think they can pull the wool over everybody's eyes. And, oh, no, that was an accident, bro. That was a total accident. We didn't mean to do it, even though the fucking giant emblem is on top of the vehicle that says that it's the World Central Kitchen. I'm at a loss for words. I don't know how to do these segments anymore with knowing how to properly convey to you how big these are and how terrible this is. Israel is a stain on this world, man. They are totally out of their mind and unhinged, and they're to blame. They're to blame for all of this. So do with that whatever you will, but wanted to do a quick video before the show today because this is somehow they managed to escalate. Somehow they managed to make it worse. Somehow they managed to still at this late date continue to shock everybody when we're already so deep into the absolute destruction and massacre of Gaza.
Okay. Civics Oika. Welcome to Amphibia. Life don't get much crazier, so ribbit in Amphibia.
And it turns out President Biden managed to raise a staggering $53 million in the month of February alone. Biden, now along with his cash from the DNC, has $155 million right now, not even including, by the way, what he's made in March. $155 million in his campaign war chest, which is the most that any Democrat has ever had at this point in the campaign season. To make it even more remarkable, the money he raised in February, the $53 million, it was 562,000 contributions from 469,000 unique donors, and since he began running for re-election, in total, 97% of all individual donations were under $200. So Biden's not raising $53 million because the corporations are writing him huge multi-million-dollar checks. He is raising this much money from those same people out there in the polls that are allegedly telling us that they're not going to vote for Biden. Something doesn't add up. Now we know that they can't misconstrue this money that they're raising, right? That is officially reported. It's verifiable. What's not verifiable is the information coming out of these polls. So which one are you going to believe? You're going to believe the verifiable data that shows that hundreds of thousands of people every month are giving less than $200 to President Biden? Or are you going to believe the polls that have margins of error way outside the realm of possibility, and the possibility of people just straight up lying to the pollsters, you know, those kinds of things? If you ask me, I'm going to look at the money, and that is a very good indicator of where the public actually stands. Now, on the other side, though, on the Republican side, how's Donald Trump doing? Not good. Biden raised $53 million in February, as I said. Donald Trump raised $8.9 million. But he spent $11 million. So, you know, a little bit of a deficit there for the month of February. He's negative $2 million on the month, and Biden's plus $53 million on the month. So I would think Biden is doing a little bit better. In fact, if you want to know how bad Donald Trump is actually doing in the fundraising department, we have seen that he is actually having to make nice, become friends with his former enemies. People like the Club for Growth. He has actually tried to mend those fences after attacking them forever, and of course they've been attacking him forever, but he needs their money, so he's begging them. He recently begged Elon Musk for money, and Musk said, "No, I will not give you anything." His financial problems are so bad that his campaign has said, we're going to cut back on the amount of rallies we're doing, you know, to save some money here. So he doesn't even have enough money to travel the country as much as he would like to. And of course, we all know the reason for that. He is spending more money on his legal fees than he is on campaigning. Little note of irony here. Biden raised $53 million in February. For the entire year of 2023, Donald Trump spent $54 million on his legal fees. So even though Biden had a staggering February, it still is not enough to cover Donald Trump's 2023 legal fees. And those legal fees are only going to get worse as we head into trial season, even though the New York trials would push back a little bit. Trump's going to spend more money on that. And if the